Message of Spirit, please. 25th of September 2020. Predictive read for the 25th of September 2020. What do we need to know, Spirit, please? So something's coming to an end. There's communications about it, but it's confusing because it's someone's happiness has ended. There was once a good friend who is now a dangerous enemy, perhaps. Could be a man in uniform, could be a man of a darker complexion, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or could just be a man that's down on his luck. Older man. And there is communications about this. Possibly a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child, but there is information coming your way. In the home life, there is a chapter that needs to end that isn't. It's like a continuous hamster wheel, and things will stay the same until you bring this to a conclusion. The divine masculine is mentioned, Scorpio and Aries. Those born on the 21st, living or past it, Fudarian address, massively important in a negative way. Something is not over. Someone is seeing their glass as half empty instead of half full. You're reaping what you sow. 7 years of not putting enough effort in, or feeling like you haven't had sufficient reward for the effort that you've put in. It's banging your head against a brick wall and wanting to give up. People are spying on you. Those born 1959 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. So it's a never-ending cycle in the home life of feeling the lack and wanting to give up. Your friends see that a truce needs to be called. A day off is needed. There is some type of serious disappointment. There's no point in looking back on the past and dwelling on it. Don't cry over spilt milk. You played your part in this disappointment. It's now time to look forwards. There is an over-emotional or emotionally drained water sign female involved somewhere. And it could be someone from your past, because we have the Five of Cups and then Hair Cup, which is the Six of Cups. So that is someone returning from your past. The puffin and the kingfisher are your animal totems. In the work and career, we have a very greedy fire sign female. She may have made some very bad investments in the past, and she's not getting what she wants now. So beware of her, because she's unhappy and not a nice person to be around when she doesn't get what she wants, which will cause something to rock your world. As born on the 16th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. It will be a shock. Someone is in an unhealthy relationship, stuck in a dark place and possibly depressed. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. So it is not a good place. Be very careful what goes in your mouth, as in diet and medication, what comes out your mouth, as in words written or spoken. Christmas is mentioned, the turkey and the heron, and the number 11. Wishes and dreams seem like they need a lot of patience and communication, and someone is not communicating. Someone is spying and refusing to speak the truth. Wishing and hoping for their ships to come in. The past needs to be left behind. 2 dogs are mentioned, 1970 plus or minus 12, February to February. So this cycle has to end before you can achieve your wishes and dreams. Someone is learning to stand on their own 2 feet, no longer being codependent on others. The next event is arguments with a woman. No growth in a situation. It could be mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Nothing can grow in barren lands. There is conflict and competition, fire sign energy, and possibly 3 people born 1988 plus or minus 12, February to February. There is a lot of confusion here, obstacles in the path. Those born on the 19th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. No movement forward because they refuse to end this chapter. So it's on a never-ending cycle, like a hamster wheel, going round and round and round, because somebody refuses to end something. So there'll be no happiness and no growth. Somebody is possibly deciding to go it alone. And there it is again. The land of milk and honey. So what did I say to you about the book of poems, Milk and Honey? It is about surviving a very toxic situation and finding your own land of milk and honey. Standing on your own 2 feet and making yourself whole. Nobody's coming to save you. It's time to save yourself. When you bring yourself and make yourself whole, then the happiness will come. No one can do that for you. Even if you're in a happy situation, there has to be some part of you that makes yourself whole. So there's happiness to be had, but this cycle has to end first. Yeah, the Sun Dancer, number 32. So lack of clarity. Beware of losing yourself in your dreams of the future. When the sun dancer comes to challenge you, their message is sweet and simple. Stop what you're doing and go and have some fun. Celebrate what is and don't worry about what will be or could be. Be here in the now. Just be, just for today. You will find your answers, but only after you've made time to play. Tomorrow, after all, is another day. The sun will rise again to shed its warmth and light on all that needs clarity. You can count on it. So it's very short and sweet, but today is a bit of a write-off unless you go and play.